Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown Facebook fans also, but mostly YouTube, mainly because it's just going to be on YouTube. But I recently just watched the 2K22 trailer. My sister told me about it. She's like, "Hey, the 2K22 gameplay trailer's out," and I'm like, "What? Weren't they gonna show something in January?" And they did say that in the trailer. And what do I think about the trailer? To be honest, look, look. I won't get the game. If it's good, then I'll get it. But I'm waiting to reviews. All right, I am. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If this game's good, then I get it. If it's shit, then of course I'm not gonna get it. you know. Even though yes, I said I was done with 2K and all that shit, but hey, I've said this before too. If they can prove me wrong, I will say that you proved me wrong. But from what I saw from the trailer, look, I'm not gonna say they proved me wrong here because it was just a trailer. The game needs to come out and prove me wrong there. And if it proves me wrong there, then okay, I'll get it. Like, I want to see, look, most people will be like, I don't want to have like 5 people to be like, oh no, I like it. No, I want to see scores. I want to see ratings and reviews from people, from gamers that actually play the other games. And you see like Metacritic scores that are high and all that shit. Not like that fake review type shit. Okay? So what did I think about the trailer? I thought the trailer actually didn't look that bad. Some of the characters' models look good. Edge looked fantastic. Right? He looked fantastic. Who else did we saw? I was gonna say Brie Larson. I don't know why I thought about Brie Larson, but maybe because of other things. No, but who else? We saw in the trailer. I mean, we saw other people. We saw Jeff Hardy in the trailer too. Hold on. Let me go back. To be honest, I'll go back to you. I'll go back to it. I got you guys. This is the Xbox one. So Ricochet looks nice in the back. Obviously, it's just the details and all that. We couldn't see his face. Goldberg looks nice. You know, they did update him. He doesn't look the young Goldberg and shit like that. New controls. Now, okay, the controls here, I'm kind of mixed with it. This is just me as a gamer. Now, if I play this game, I could get used to these controls. I could. You know, I'm a gamer, obviously, because I would just get used to it. But you know, when you look at these and all that, I'm all like, oh, so you kind of kept the same controls from 2K20, because the reverser has always been, was triangle when they changed it. Reverser was always one of these 2 buttons, which is a lot better in my opinion, but they changed it for dodge or climb, which I'm quite interested with dodge. Climb makes sense because cage and rope and all that, but dodge, we finally get to dodge? I think they're paying homage to UFC games right now. Just bear with me with this. Hold on. The finishers. This is what it reminds me of, like UFC type shit. Because with I could understand maybe standard or maybe payback or submission, but finisher should just be one button. Either this button or that button, not both of them at the same time, trying to do fucking combinations type shit. But hey, at least it's a lot better than some other games that literally want you to type like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter style type fighting shit, and you'd be like, I can't do that. Hey, I need to do a whole bunch of combos just to do a choke slam. I never liked that in WWF Attitude. I'm not saying the game is shit. I have mixed opinions with that game. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. But overall, you know, still pretty fun, at least, you know. But let's continue on here. So Big E doesn't look bad. Again, goes by quick. Edge looks fantastic, to be honest. Last time Edge kind of looked pretty bad, to be honest. The whole picture of him going like, I'm just like, oh God, put it back in the kitchen. Put it back in the kitchen. Put it back in the oven. It's too disgusting. You know, shit like that. And we have Bailey. Oh, how come I keep forgetting her name? Maybe it's for a reason. But let's see. So Edge looks pretty dope, in my opinion. So let's go back to Edge. he looks better. I think he looks better. And I think Bailey looks good too. You know, could they do a little bit better with her? Yeah, but they're getting there. It looks like they're getting there at least. But so hold on, let me go back. So again, like I said, I'm gonna wait for reviews and all that shit. Mainly because obviously 2K, especially their parent company Take-Two, you think they give a fuck about us? You know? And if all the look, there's been rumor, well, not rumors, but there's been speculation of like if this game is shit and Take-Two is just tired of WWE, to be like, hey, we're ending it with you. Instead of WWE ending it, Take-Two ends it. That would be hilarious, to be honest. Imagine a company, a gaming company, ends ties with WWE instead of WWE doing it. I don't know. I feel like sometimes other companies would do it to gaming companies instead of gaming companies would do it to other companies. You know, just to stick a finger to them to be like, ha, you thought we were weak? Fuck you. I don't know. Just making shit up, I guess. But, I still want to know why they promoted Rey Mysterio for this game. Is he in the cover for this game? But GM, yeah, something you guys wanted. You got GM. And for what they're showing, you know, Roman looks fine. I mean, he looks like Roman Reigns, actually. He looks a lot better than the other games, actually. Especially in 2K19 and 2K20. But, yeah, GM. The one thing that looks off, even, I'm seeing it right here, too. Not Dolph Ziggler. I just saw him. Dolph Ziggler looks fine. From that little post that they showed a whole bunch of picture. Drew McIntyre looks off still. He looks like he's been smacked, hit by a door, and then walked out of the arena. He's like, and I'm like, for crying out loud, Rey Mysterio's son looks better than fucking Drew McIntyre. You put more effort into Rey Mysterio's son's face than Drew McIntyre. Do you have something against Drew McIntyre? Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're getting backstage arenas. Backstage fighting, obviously. Backstage is good. I mean, yeah, that is cool. But how much you want to bet it's not as big as we want it to be? It's not going to be like Here Comes the Pain or anything. Or even how Shut Your Mouth was, you know. But if they do that, then they do. But I don't know if they will. Most people are like, but they showed it. That means they're doing it. Just because they showed it doesn't mean they did it. Look at SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. They showed you the back of the parking lot, and people were like, oh my god, I bet you can do a whole bunch of things there. You play the game, and no, it's just a parking lot there. It was fun. You could do a lot of stuff there. But it wasn't like, oh, I can leave one area and go to another area and leave another area and go to another area. Then automatically I end up outside of the arena and all of a sudden I'm on top of a fucking helicopter freaking doing Shawn Michaels like elbow on top of fucking Undertaker and shit. Oh, Brock Lesnar, you know? Yo, man, like shit like that. Shit like that. That's what I'm talking about, man. Show shit like that in this trailer. Look, they did say to this trailer, you know, we wanted to wait until January, but we couldn't wait. And it's kind of funny. I did make fun of it a little bit. I'm like, huh, why you couldn't wait until January? How come you had to show it off now? The 2K? Did the bosses in 2K had to say something? Or your parent company 2K Interactive had to say something? Or WWE had to say something? To be like, hey, you said June? I mean January? And we're like, no. You're showing this off now, bitch. Then you talk about more in January. I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen. I'm not saying it did, but if it did, don't be surprised, you know? The women's locker room beating up Stephanie McMahon. I'm sorry. That right there. If Stephanie McMahon saw that, she would have been like, change that. Who knows? She probably did and was like, universe mode. You have... Some people say that, hey, if you bring my GM back, I don't give a fuck if you go to WrestleMania or you keep the universe mode. Me, I hate the universe mode. Bring back Road to WrestleMania or something, man. Or WWE 24/7, wherever it was in SmackDown was all 2008. But bring back Road to WrestleMania, man. I wanna play my character and build my character up and fight all these characters in a storyline and lead to WrestleMania and then keep going like, oh, I don't know, No Mercy for the N64. If No Mercy for the N64 can do that, there's no fucking excuse for you to not do that. And someone's going to be like, but there won't be no voice acting. Are you serious? Do you really have a problem with that? You really have a problem with that? You really do. How much you want to bet? If they did do that, I bet you anything, just people will complain about it saying that the game's good, but none of the characters talk. So you know what? Automatically it sucks. Yeah, when you play No Mercy, it's fucking good. No voice acting needed. It's just a good fucking script. It makes sense of what the characters say because the people that made the game were fans of wrestling. Right here, it just puts that right here. It just shows that 2K was like, hey, we all fans. Then you have these games come out and you're like, no, you're not. They're like, yes. And we're like, you're not. And then they do this. And they expect us to be like, arr, 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 arr. Remember, 2K. Remember, your parent company is Take-Two Interactive. And Take-Two Interactive recently didn't give a fuck about the GTA trilogy. So, why do you think they give a fuck about this game? I'm sure Take-Two has probably screamed at their parent company and WWE to be like, we need more time with it. If they did do that, hey, if they did, then they did. If they didn't, well, then they fucked up. To be honest, like, I don't know, a company that's in between two companies and and the other two companies are trying to make sure that company makes a product for both of them, I would have been like, guys, this shit takes time. You guys don't know how this shit works because we are making it. You guys are not making it. You're in the background doing your own shit. Either marketing or making your own product. We are doing this and we pay attention to your shit, but you want us to pay attention to whatever you want to be in the game. It doesn't work that way. You know? So, continuing on. Just universe mode. Just get rid of it. Get rid of universe mode. I don't like it. The only time universe mode was great was in WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. If you do it like that, to be honest, I wouldn't give a fuck. But another thing too that I should say, where's creative story? I would love to create my own story, like in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. In 2011, you can create your own story, and that will make the game last for a long, long time. It's replayability. But yeah, you know, that's just me. Fuck replayability, right? Custom suits. Okay, I'm kind of worried about this. Like the whole, custom character type of thing. The models look good. The models do look good, but I feel like this is like remember, they're going to try to do microtransactions here. So anything that remember, I want to point this out too, because the whole microtransaction things is bullshit. And from what I see here is that, hey, you want to upgrade your superstar? Well, then you need some money. Our money that you need to give. So you can get some coins or some shit or whatever to be strong. This is why I'm not getting the game. Because the microtransaction shit. Now, if the game comes out and it doesn't have it, I'm not saying I'll get it on the first day. I'm still going to wait for the reviews and all that shit. But if you just not going to do this shit, then if you're just going to do microtransactions and not fucking care, then you know what? Just let this game die. Let it die. Literally, just let it die. Just tell WWE I'm done with you and that's it. Release the game unfinished. That's what I would have done. I don't give a fuck. I honestly wouldn't give a fuck. At one point, I literally said that, hey, I will fuck up this game more just to get rid of me being involved with WWE. I would have done it. Hell fucking yes. But, Looking back at it now, it looks like they trying to pay homage to SmackDown's Raw 2008, which I think a lot of people didn't like that decision of you picking, you got a striker, technician, powerhouse, and high flyer. A lot of people didn't like that. I didn't like it either because I like to have my character as a mixture of, I don't know, a striker, a technician, all of those things, striker, technician, powerhouse, and high flyer. That's all the things that I use for my custom character all combined. Because he's gonna fight, he or she, whatever character I make, is gonna fight different wrestlers that have different aspects of them. And I want my character to have literally like the Joker card, basically have everything there. That's what my characters will be. They will basically be the Joker card. Has basically all the what's it called? All the stats and all the abilities and all that shit that you could do with strikers, technicians, powerhouse, and high flyers. We won't have, obviously you won't have the same moves. Like, hey, if I made my character, he's not gonna have the same moves as the Rey Mysterio or Undertaker. He might have similar moves, but it won't be a copy. So it takes a long time to make creative wrestlers in WWE games. But that's the first thing I do. Every time I get a wrestling game, that's the first thing I go straight after, create my superstar. That's why in WWE 2K15, I was so pissed off. I'll say this right now. If the creative superstar is exactly like 2K15, I am done. I am done. I'm done. Like, literally done. Just done. Just done with wrestling games in general. Just done. You're not gonna wait for an AEW's game? No. I'm just gonna go back to my old shit. Cause that shit's better. Cause at least it doesn't fucking be like, oh, you want to create a superstar? Well, pay more money for more clothing. No, I'm not doing that. For crying out loud, I almost got the WCW game for the PlayStation 1. Almost got that game. I don't know how it is, but I almost got it. It looks fun from what I saw from a couple of it. But hey, if you don't think it was... Hey, if people tell me don't get it, I won't get it. But I'm thinking I might get it. I might. But, and right here, Drew McIntyre still looks like shit. Oh my god. That's a face only a mother can love. And not even. Not even. That looks like shit. Do you guys hate Drew McIntyre? I mean, if you do, that's fine. Some people are not fans of him. I mean, I like him. But if you're not, that's fine. But you don't have to fuck his face up. I mean, you got Goldberg good. It hits different. It fucking better hit different, you motherfuckers. Seriously. Full details to come starting January 2022. Because this game is going to come out around the WrestleMania season. To be quite honest, I'd rather have that anyways. Have these games come out around the WrestleMania season. You're hyping up WrestleMania, and you get to promote WrestleMania with a video game. I think that's pretty awesome in my opinion. Instead of waiting literally a whole fucking year, which we already have to do anyways for wrestling video games. But we should at least take 2 years apart and then have another one. But the thing is, this game should have been called 2K23. Right? This game is coming out in 2022, and it's going to be called 2K22. It should be called 2K23. This is why I said change the fucking goddamn title. And they don't want to change the title. Just change the fucking title. Just fucking change it, man. In January, if you're not going to announce that there's a different title, do you want the game to sell? Do you want the game to sell? 2K20 was a piece of shit, and you didn't even do 2K21. So you expect to sell this game with the same logo and the same fucking shit that you done with all the 2K games, and you expect it to sell like that? That's why I have a problem with this company. You do the same shit. It looks the same. Even the trailers, even right here. This right here looks the same. Look at the background here. It looks the same to any other 2K fucking game. So what hits different? Most people are like, really? You're gonna say what hits different and then be like, oh, what that looks different. Oh, that doesn't look different. If you look at the other WWE games, they all had different fonts. They all had different logos. They all had different fucking styles to it because it was different from the other games. Yet you have this whole fucking series and everything is the fucking goddamn same, including the fucking goddamn covers. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, and there's no reason why these companies should not do what they're doing. It's laziness. It is. It's laziness. And the fact that this game is coming out around WrestleMania, again, it's cool and shit. But if this game comes out in WrestleMania and it's shit, that's going to dampen for some people for Mania, in my opinion. In my opinion. Because sometimes people just want to be like, oh, hype and make make their own storylines of WrestleMania and everything like that. I'll do that too. I haven't done it in a while, but I love doing that. Hell yeah. Getting my own superstars or my all superstars that I get online and everything like that. And all the creative superstars and all the superstars just being one and being WrestleMania or something like that. You know, I love doing that shit. I love doing it ever since I played the other wrestling games, you know, ever since when I was a little kid. I didn't made a lot of superstars as a kid, mainly because taking time with that is just like, oh, even when I do it as an adult, I'm just like, I would never done this as a kid. I don't know why I'm doing this as an adult. But I did made a lot of characters as a kid. I did. But moving on with that, I just hope that, well, hope. It's better to be cautious with this game. Because we know Take-Two are active. And 2K hasn't been giving us good product with these wrestling games. If it's a good game, well then congratulations, you made a good game. And people like it. Now, are you going to build upon that? Or are you just going to leave it in the dust? You know? That's a thing that we should talk about. Like, is this game going to be a benefit for, wrestling gaming? Or is it going to be a detriment to wrestling gaming in general? Is it going to, quote-unquote, kill wrestling gaming? You know? Mainly because there's no competition in 2K and, just like, well, whatever. But since the fans are pissed off and they didn't get no money at all, how with the other 2K games, they were just like, well, what should we do? What should we do? I don't know, maybe make the fans happy? No, that's not it. No! I guarantee you that they have that mindset, man. Right? So, what do you guys think about this trailer? Do you like it? If you like it, that's fine. It looks fine. It does. I'm just, we'll see what we see more in January. And if it intrigues me more, I'll just be like, you know what? We see when it comes out. I'm not going to get it when it comes out. Fuck no. Hell no. I'm not a fucking hypocrite. But if everyone tells me, dude, it's actually good, it's actually like, here comes the pain, SmackDown Raw 2006, 7, it's just mwah. If it's like mwah, then I'll get it. But if it's like, if it's a, Cisco and Ebert thumbs down, then I'm not getting it. If you know that reference, I think you deserve a movie cookie. But I think most people at this point know what Cisco and Ebert are. If you don't, then that's fine. Hey man, some people might not know, some people might do. But moving on, that's really it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and if you like the video. And what do you think about this? Are you hyped? Did it fuel your fire in a way to for this to come? Me, like I said, I'm just cautious, and hopefully that it turns out great. But hey, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Hey, at least I'm going to waste my money on that. For real, man. Someone else will buy it, so I don't have to. All right, seriously. Sometimes I do that with games and movies too, but when I know it's just god awful terrible, and when I know when a company's never going to bounce back for something like that, like with the GTA Definitive Edition, I'm just like, yeah, you're not bouncing off back of that. I'm not giving you my money. It's like fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Well, no, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So that was that. So that's it, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't want to leave this video as long as it was. So let's see. Yeah, more starting in January 22, and I think that's it. Yeah. And you have people's fucking reactions, like, because what they see in here? Gen mode is here! Ah! That's exactly. That's exactly how they wanted. Literally. It's almost like when the GTA trilogy came out, it's almost like Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive were like, this game is going to be shit. We know it's going to be shit, but we don't care because people are going to buy it because they're going to stream it, talk about it, and rant about it. We are going to make more money than ever before, baby. Hell yeah. Again, going back, that Angry Video Game Nerd movie was telling the truth about gaming. How it was going to end up this time around. If you never watched an Angry Video Game Nerd movie, you should at least watch the beginning half of like when the woman is like, "Oh no, we're not gonna make the game great. We're gonna make it even worse." When they're trying to remake ET for the Atari 2600, but they want to make it worse. Even though ET for the Atari 2600 wasn't really that bad to begin with, it just had major flaws that sometimes was unplayable, but playable, but frustrating all at the same time. You know. So with fine detail with that game, it would have been probably a masterpiece, or at least pretty good. You know, pretty nice gem or nice classic Atari game that people grew up with. You know, but hey, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. So yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, guys. I always go on a tangent. Sometimes I don't know how to close these videos usually. But you know what? Hold on. I want to see how much. I got 26. Let's see. If you maybe I should look at one video at a person, and I know it's just one video, and there's tons of videos, and I'm probably going to look at some of them anyways. But maybe I should look at one video just to see how, I don't know. Let's see. 5 days ago, Beyond the Scenes with no. Was this 5 years ago? This is 5 days ago. Hit show reaction. All right, I'll just watch someone's reaction to it. Let's just go. This YouTuber, I haven't seen this YouTuber. Infantry Ink. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm laughing because I've been like fucking up my words lately, and I'm like, what's happening? I'm sorry. I'm just having a weird day today, man. You always have a weird day.
My name is Ivan, aka Infantry Ink, aka formerly IR528. Whatever. The point is, I did a lot of wrestling content both on my Twitch.
I'll put his channel in the description box.
So almost by myself, I had a big. It was a one-man show. I had people voice act their characters. I got a lot of people into wrestling who were former
WCA.
Back in the Attitude Era.
WCA sucks. No. What's WCA? I have no idea.
Content creators do on here.
I'm sorry, guys.
This time I did it from 2015 all the way to 2019. Tragedy happened when 2K19.
But 2K accidentally put the secret ingredient of chemical fuck. Chemical, no fucks given. To 2K22, man. Wait. Hold on. What was that? Featuring, wait. I didn't see that. I feel like I feel like I didn't see that. 10 features that make 2K22 hit different. 10 features. Are you gonna show them all here? And the way they show their punches does kind of remind me of like old school like wrestling games. For kind of like we have a button to block, like UFC type shit, like I mentioned before. So, yo, this guy's reaction is just like, no fucks given. Can you blame the brother? Can you blame the dude? I can't blame him. I really can't. These people are just tired of these games and shit like that, man. They really are. They just want something good. Something decent, at least. Decent? Some people might be like, decent? Oh, well, fuck decent. Look, sometimes if we get decent, that's fine, you know? But even with movies, but nowadays people have such a high standard that even if we get something decent, they don't want it. They don't. They just don't want it. They're like, guys, you have gave us better shit than this. And yeah, people just have high standards now. And that might ruin something for some people, but that's their fault. If you have such high standards that it ruins it for you, that's your fault. 100% your fault. Not to say that, hey, if a company hypes it up and you've been playing games that were better than these other ones, then of course, go ahead and say it. I won't argue with you. At that point, I can't argue. At that point, I can't. So.
Okay. I can nitpick the shit out of this.
Respect, yo. We fucking respect. I agree. I can nitpick the shit out of this shit.
Design gameplay engine. How many times have we heard that?
Thank you.
How many times have we heard
design gameplay?
This from the ground up. No, they didn't.
Right.
Maybe they did. I don't know. I'm skeptical.
I bet you anything they grabbed the 2K 20 model and just redefined it and made it better. That's really it.
I want to go back to the controls.
Oh my god. Yeah, go back to the controls. I'm glad you did, man. I'm really glad you did.
Because it said new controls.
Right.
So I'm kind of just like... Alright. So... See bottom left. Dodge / climb. Run, pick up object. 3 taunts instead of 4. Not that that matters, but...
Right, 3 taunts.
Finisher, signature, payback, submission. Light and heavy attack? Ooh.
Huh.
Hold Y to block, Y to reverse. Wait, what?
Thank you.
Like a fighting game?
Right. They're making it into like what? I know it's a fighting game. I know it's a wrestling game. You want to make it like you're fighting someone, which is fine. But it's not UFC. But whatever.
I don't know how I feel about this,
Right. I can't. Because when you look at the controls and then you hear this.
It's like a fighting game?
And then you hear this.
I don't know how I feel about this.
That's how I felt when I saw the controls too. Among the controls?
Just me though.
Oh man. Oh, you just want to hate, man. You just want to hate.
You can bob and weave. That's what they.
Bob and weave. Yeah, like every game already, ever since the PlayStation 3 era. Kind of. There was one video that I saw when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and they were showing the effects of like you shooting bow and arrows, and it's like shaking and shit like that, and people were like, "Oh my god, that's so cool and shit." I'm like, "Yeah, physics since the PlayStation 3. What the fuck's wrong with you?" God. Sorry.
I don't think that was really important to add. I don't know.
This is just stupid.
Rey Mysterio. You know, some people like showcase mode. It's a great way to relive, iconic moments.
That's the thing. Once they showed Rey Mysterio there, I knew they were gonna have showcase. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Stop doing the shit! It's the same fucking shit. That's why I'm not getting this game in day one. That's why I'm waiting fucking reviews of it. Because all of this shit. You want to fucking bring the fans back, but yeah, you want to fucking have this fucking shit all over again. This game is going to fucking fail. I don't give a fuck what no one says. It's going to fail. It's going to fucking fail.
A lot of people want
it's going to fail.
To be scrapped to make room for something else, but
no.
In my opinion, if Warzone can be like a fucking terabyte, then why can't a WWE game be like a terabyte? You know? Just throw everything in the kitchen sink in there, you know? And then
I can't, no. So for crying out loud, I stopped doing the whole fucking showcase shit because fuck the showcase shit. Like everyone else says, if I want to watch something from the past, I either recreate it in a fucking game or watch it. Dumb motherfucker, lazy bastards. Fucking lazy motherfuckers, man. Lazy motherfuckers. Really fucking lazy, man. I'll say this. The whole WrestleMania thing that you did, which I think THQ did it before they signed off, before they had the last hurrah. last hurrah. So I don't know. I could be wrong with that. Correct me if I'm wrong or right with that.
So you can draft from SmackDown. Raw. Okay.
He paused with the whole.
There we got opener, self promo.
Excuse me.
Card, self promo, main event. Smaller scale type of GM mode. I don't know how customizable it'll be. I think something that people wanted was GM mode. Yes, we wanted that. But I think we wanted to be able to make it our own. You know, I'm a sucker for custom creations. I feel like it's a great way as a content creator. If I had customization options within a mode, I think being able to use creative characters, not only to do stuff, from outside WWE, but also to, personally, I like making other people who watch, my subscribers, my followers, people who watch me, I like making them wrestlers. So that way,
maybe I don't have to put it in the description box if you guys go just listening to this.
See themselves or see something to represent themselves, so they don't need knowledge of who's popular in pro wrestling now, because they're probably not a fan currently. It's just.
I just want to say this right here.
I'm nitpicking. I said I would, but.
I just want to say this. Wouldn't it be hilarious? I mean, to me, it'd be hilarious because it just proves how much 2K is a piece of shit. Wouldn't it be hilarious if that price money for the wrestlers are actually real fucking money instead of current game money? That would be fucking hilarious. $1,000 to self-promote yourself. $5,000 for an opener. At this point, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if they actually did that. To be honest. At this point, do you really think these fucking video game pathetic companies won't do that shit? They fucking would. And some idiot piss poor motherfucker would do it.
This is just something where I'm like...
Go ahead. I mean, at least I'm paying my rent. You're not.
How much customization do we have?
For real.
I don't know.
It's funny that if that was true, most people would go to that and be like, "Did you pay rent?" But I got 2K22. Sad. So you're gonna be homeless with just a system in a game. Good thing you don't have a girlfriend, because then they would have just shut you up. They would have left your ass. I would have left your ass.
I'm gonna tell you something. I am not gonna sit here and tell you this game has potential. I hate that word. That word has been so used in every single.
I think it has potential.
Failed.
I'm saying it on purpose.
E-game or other game that had potential. Like, at least,
most people are like, "Oh, you all the..." No, I'm saying it just because I want to.
Every time people
and if it pisses people off, guys, it's just a joke. You guys know this sucks, right?
Potential, this and that, they kind of just talk it up, and then it falls short. So I'm keeping my expectations low.
I have no expectations, and I'm still disappointed.
Exceed those expectations.
That's how I felt with freaking Definitive Edition. I was expecting nothing with the Definitive Edition. I was still disappointed. I should probably tag that to Rockstar. I was expecting nothing. I still got nothing. I mean, I was expecting nothing and I still was disappointed.
Something like the Ultimate Team or My Team stuff and like the EA game. Maybe, I don't know. My Rise, career mode stuff, that's awesome. That's
My Rise? Is that what it is?
I personally want voice acting, but if the voice acting would be corny, I just use subtitles.
Thank you.
Dub over it in a video. Other people will dub over it in a video. Maybe
right.
Tweak it up, make it their own.
Thank you.
Creation suite. Right here, a striker style. We got some MMA looking guy. I like this. I do. And they have a wheel here. This kind of looks like an EA game. You know? I'm okay with that. Technician powerhouse. All my big boys and girls out there. Representation.
I just want to say like this. So, a powerhouse. Imagine if you picked a striker, a technician, a flyer, or a powerhouse, but you can't change their models and you can't change their features. You're stuck with that model. I'm just thinking the worst things possible at this point. That's why I think that's why some people be like, "You're so negative and shit like that." Really, really, I'm negative. This is the company that really spat in your face multiple times, and you acting like they care. Still, did I mention Take-Two Interactive owns Take Take-Two? 2K. Take-Two Interactive owns 2K. Get that in your fucking head, CHUCKY. God fucking damn it, man. Like, fuck off with that shit.
For those of you who don't care,
God.
you're skinny. Fuck you. But, you know.
Oh, how come I can't be a powerhouse and be skinny? Because powerhouses are like Brock Lesnar or a fat motherfucker. You don't deserve it. It's like,
we gotta have heavy people in there too, you know. And there's some great heavy set wrestlers.
Oh yeah, there is.
See themselves in, you know, off the top of my head, Vader, and then Keith Lee. You know, there's others, but I'm gonna choose those two.
I want to use Vader. Vader's awesome. It's time. It's Vader time. And
it's his nose.
Drew looks terrible. It is his nose.
That he makes when his nose gets pointed, and they made that his normal nose. Did you guys notice that? I feel like they took that nose, like him doing a face of him just going like, and they took that nose, that shape, and they left it on his normal face, so he constantly looks like he's just like, you know. Yeah. Goldberg with a little bit more chest, because he doesn't have that nowadays. That's it. I mean,
it's almost like in the other WWE games when you see Triple H and you're like, Triple H is supposed to be older than this. Why does he look young? And then it's like you could tell Triple H went there and he's like, I'm young. I am the game. I own this company. Slightly. Well, not at all.
I believe it when I see it.
Right.
That's my reaction to this. As
right.
much as I could sit here and tell you what, you know, I'm excited for this and that.
Right.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those of you who just casually play wrestling to just be your favorite wrestler, to create your character and go against others, you know, by no means is this towards you.
Right.
But if, you know, you don't care about all this stuff that content creators do.
Right.
Get the game, have fun. That's the point of all this. On any console, no matter who you like or don't like, enjoy the game when it comes out. For content creators, both big and small, new, old.
Just don't be an uncultured swine.
I think we should all be in the same place here of I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
You know, bigger content creators, not myself.
But I'm not holding my breath.
They'll probably have early access to it to give us the inside scoop. You know, whether who you follow or not is going to tell you the truth about how they feel, be genuine, authentic. I think most important.
When you're holding your breath, but you're actually breathing through your mouth, so you're. Have you watched that movie, Sex Drive? It's like, oh yeah, hold on, we'll hold up. Oh wait, sorry guys. Hold on. I'm ending the video soon, but I just want to do this. It's like, oh yeah, we're you know, yeah, we'll fix your car. I mean, yeah, you'll come back and pay us and shit. I just hold my breath. Some stupid shit, man.
Thing is that as a content creator, you do your own research on if this is something you can see yourself putting time and effort to into making this content, and so, you know, making other people enjoy it.
Right.
Me, I see this game and I've been lacking pro wrestling content for myself, not for making content for others, for myself. I love wrestling. And
Me too.
not being able to play something has been, you know, just eating away at me. One of the things I did just to kind of suppress.
How I used to play wrestling games every fucking day. That shit was my bread and butter. Literally, Kingdom Hearts and wrestling game. That was it. If it was anything else, I don't give a fuck. Grand Theft Auto, Final Fantasy, other games that people are talking about. Nope. Wrestling and Kingdom Hearts. If it's not that, fuck off. Yep, I was like that. I used to be like that because I was just like, Those are the only things I need. What else do I fucking goddamn need? You know? So I was good. I was perfect. Hell, if I would, if I was in a chapter room and those two games were just there, and I couldn't get out of the room, and I had to die in that room, then alright then. Those would be my two games. I don't care. I'll be doing different styles, putting different matches on and everything like that, watching different matches, fighting styles of how I do in Kingdom Hearts and shit like that.
I've also read and reading John Moxley's book. It's blurred out. Doesn't need to be, but yeah. Great book, by the way. Just, yeah. You know, I hope... I said I'm not going to say anything. I'll believe it when I see it. I will leave it at that. Thank you for... I
love that he just said, I hope, and he's like, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Because I'm like, hope for what? Do you hope to pay the bills? Motherfucker, no, you do it. You do it.
Through this whole thing, I know I just kind of rambled, and who knows how this turns out.
I'm looking at you.
And if you
Take Two Interactive. Oh, we're gonna hope that 2K22 is good. We're gonna hope that the Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition is good. We hope? No. You do it good. You don't hope you do it good. You don't hope your employees do it good. You do it good. And, by the way, before I definitively end this video, I want to say one thing. Because I'm still watching this guy's video and we're almost done. I want to say one thing. With the GTA trilogy, the way you did it, Grove Street Games, some people actually point out, actually no, not some. There was actually one YouTuber that pointed out that, I have to correct myself sometimes. There was one YouTuber that literally pointed out, of like, did you play the sex minigame? Is that why you wasted all this time? This game was being made in 2020. And you spent all that time doing what? Playing that sex minigame? And if that's true, I think a few people need to be fired. Ever since this trilogy came out from GTA, I want if I was in Take-Two Interactive and I saw this and I was pissed, I would get rid of Grove Street Games. All of them. All of them will be all fired. I don't give a fuck. All of them are all fired. And someone in a top head will be fired from also Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar. Just to set a fucking example. I will do it. That's why I'm not in charge with some of these companies. Because if I did, I would take charge. And I would take lead. Because I will be a leader in that company. Because companies need leaders. They don't need fucking people that will suck their cock. They need leaders. Leaders that could fucking make their company better in the future, okay? Because shit like this are not gonna help the company 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, right? Because eventually that's gonna creep back into them and bite them in the ass, and then all of a sudden, where did they go? I thought they were a good company. Their past came up. Their past came to them. It creeped up. It came back to them. Their karma came back, and they died from it.
I would really appreciate.
Sometimes that happens, man. Some people get demons and shit like that. I'm not talking about spiritual stuff. I'm talking about like when you have like certain demons you haven't coped with, and it just takes you and you're gone. So
my playlist. I should have a playlist of World Championship Alliance. That's WCA. It's basically a show I started back in 2015.
It's funny that I said fuck WCA. I'm playing if you're watching this video, man.
Every single character in the show.
I just had it's a rough day today. I'm just trying to have fun.
Someone in the chat of my community, a new person with new or old, gets to see themselves as and root for. And we had mini games within the chat of the show. You know, we have chat champions. We have a bunch of other stuff. It's a very good time. It's also not PG. Just a fair warning. But yeah, that's my reaction for this WWE 2K22 hit list trailer. It's a mouthful. The hit list trailer. Yeah, love, peace, and chicken grease. I'll see you next time.
Love, shit, piss, and grease. Did I heard that right? But should we look at one video before we leave, or you just want to leave? Hey, if you guys just want to leave, that's fine. I'll probably do a part 2. If you guys want me to do another one, I will. I probably should look at more stuff before I make another part 2 anyways. So I'll see you guys later. Be safe, and all I have to say is, in a real world event, this shit does not matter. Because what's about to happen in the world event that's coming soon to this planet is nothing compared to what we're gonna see. That's all I need to say about that.